Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. I stand before you with immense excitement as we embark on a journey that has spanned 2 remarkable years. Today, we are not just here to discuss another update to Sync or to introduce another product by Spurt. We are here to unveil an entire new product, one that stands as a testament of our commitment and pursuit to productivity and innovation. Before we begin, I would like us to reflect on our journey as a company and how we got to this point. At Spurt, our mission has always been clear, and that's to build accessible, affordable digital tools that not only meet the needs of businesses, but also propels them forward. And today, I'm excited to officially announce that Sync is officially out of beta, and we sit alongside our offerings. When we founded this company, we set out with a different mindset, one that was not solely focused on gaining market share, raising capital, or achieving rapid growth. Instead, it started as a commitment to building sustainable, self-sufficient businesses using technology in every area of the business that we could imagine. We did not wish to merely replicate what had been done before, but to explore new ideas, create experiences that truly enhances the productivity of entrepreneurs and their teams. For us, MSMEs became the canvas of our dreams. We were truly convinced that by building a tool to simplify and streamline every aspect of business operations can enhance the efficiency of tasks like project management, team collaboration, and document organization. And this in turn will help these MSMEs save time, reduce errors, and allocate resources efficiently. As our journey progressed, so did our community. The feedback we received from the community, both positive and critical, played a pivotal role in our evolution. We embraced this feedback and in collaboration with our community, released major updates to our flagship product. Each one bringing a wealth of new features and making Sync more robust and inclusive to a wider audience. As we continue this journey to empower businesses, both large and small, we were inspired by a timeless quote. A good tool improves the way you work, a great tool improves the way you think. This principle became our guiding light as we set out to create Sync. Our aim has always been to provide not just good, but exceptional tools that not only enhances efficiency, but also improves productivity and innovation while letting you focus on what's important. For years, the industry has been clamoring for an all-in-one tool for managing teams and projects, while simultaneously empowering entrepreneurs, project managers, and freelancers as well as employees, and we were listening. Managing the perfect team to us is not just about assigning tasks. The tasks should also be tracked and quality checked to ensure that there are no missed opportunities or excuses. We asked ourselves, what if we created an all-in-one toolkit? What if we created a tool that allowed you to stay focused on your projects, enabling you to manage your tasks, collaborate with your team, all within a single platform? And what if we made it an affordable solution, enabling businesses of all sizes to benefit from streamlined productivity and collaboration, similar to our commitment with Spurt? Ladies and gentlemen, this is not just a tool, but it's a testament to our commitment to pushing boundaries and creating tools to empower entrepreneurs and project management of today and tomorrow. Thank you for being a part of our journey, and we cannot wait to show you what we've been building. Welcome to the world of Spurt, and welcome to the world of productivity and innovation. Thank you.
As you already know, Sync is an all-in-one workforce management tool that lets you collaborate with your colleagues on projects, communicate with group and private messaging, create and manage team processes, assign project-specific milestones, monitor and track team progress, and source talent from a freelancer marketplace. But you already knew that. Here's what's new. We redesigned our dashboard to reduce the sign-up to value journey. You can now tell project manager permissions for your team members, We put extra layers of security in the product for your files. You can send out invitations to multiple potential team members all at once. You can save your earnings or project budgets in a dollar wallet. You get reminders concerning projects that you might have forgotten, and there's so much more. Sign up today to access Sync. It's the only tool you'll ever need to build a sustainable business.
So I hope that you can tell that we've been trying to get you to understand that Sync is not just a project management tool. It's a team collaboration tool that actually helps you to build a better version of your business. Certainly for us, the best version of your business, because there's a lot more collaboration, there's a lot more synergy, and there's a lot more accountability. So I want to just walk you through a number of the different use cases for the platform that also allows you to kind of understand the project features. So Tony here has her own team. She's using Sync for Teams, and she's creating a project for her team to execute on. So she's provided a little bit of a description of the project. She's inviting herself or another colleague called Tony, potentially. That colleague is going to get a notification. Then she's going to essentially add milestones to that project so that folks understand the different steps that are going to need to be achieved to conclude the project successfully. So this milestone is a recurring milestone. There's a start date, there's a due date, the frequency of the reminder, and critically, you can actually tie this to a specific KPI so that it's contextualized as part of the organization's wider goals, right? So the idea then is that you can then assign the milestone to a specific member. You can actually change member levels of permission. So she's going to make Bornavita a sub-partner, which basically means she has some administrative rights on the project. Now, any user on Sync who's on a project can create tasks within the context of a milestone. These tasks essentially allow them to understand step by step what needs to be done to achieve that milestone, right? So if you think about it, it's like you have your big project, then you have your milestones, and then you have your tasks as a sub-level of those milestones. And within the context of the project, there's team communication possible. So you have the team chat, but you actually also have milestone level feedback and milestone level engagement. So you can reject a milestone and give feedback on why it was rejected, or you can accept a milestone and also give feedback on why it was accepted. The idea, of course, is that once a milestone is marked complete, once all the tasks on a milestone are marked complete, then that milestone can be marked complete, right? And so that's really the idea of that end-to-end sync as Sync for Teams collaboration, right? Now you're seeing our marketplace. Where does the marketplace come in? The marketplace comes in within the context where you're creating a project, but you don't already have a team member or team members like Tony did. So now you're going to go in, create the project, but you're going to specify the level of experience you require, the collaboration style, is it remote, what are the skills needed, you're going to provide any attachments that are required, and then again, you're going to create the milestones, the due dates, but critically here as well, you can actually tie these milestones, again, because there's an external stakeholder involved, you can tie these milestones to compensation, right? So you've created that milestone, you publish it. Publishing it just means that it's now visible to people outside of yourself and your team, and it's visible critically to the freelancers on the marketplace, on the Sync marketplace. You can actually also boost your project so that it comes right to the top of the pages of freelancers whose profiles match the parameters that you've set in the creation of the project. Now, these freelancers might then decide to apply, and as you saw, there's a number of proposals that you can then review and approve or reject as needed for your project. And then again, you still have that team chat, that group chat feature that allows you to communicate with everybody that's included on that project group, right? So you can see that, again, you're able to give that milestone, that granular milestone feedback, reject milestones, re-execute, and go ahead and make sure that you have successful project completion, even when you're working with an external stakeholder, right? So the idea for Sync is that when you're working in that marketplace, so this is the freelancer view, right? So the freelancer view basically allows them to see essentially the sorts of projects that are available, right? And so you can see that this freelancer is applying for a project, and she's going to submit her proposal in the hopes that she gets accepted. Now, when she goes into a history, if she's actually been accepted, then she can go ahead and commit to that project also by clicking accept. So you essentially have a double layer of verification or acceptance onto a project, right? And then of course, that freelancer gets welcomed onto the project team. In the group chat, she's able to see what everybody's been talking about, if the permission level actually allows her to do that. But critically, she's also allowed to see the files, and then she's also allowed to upload different files as needed, again, using that checklist. The freelancer, that was the project owner's experience, right? Who wanted to hire freelancers. So let me show you the other side, which is the freelancer's experience. So when she logs into her version of Sync, she sees opportunities listed on the marketplace that she can apply to, assuming that she has the complement of skill sets that would make her a good fit. She would then submit a proposal with relevant attachments, and then she could then check her history or her messaging to see if she's received an offer. Once she receives and accepts that offer, she can jump into the project team to start to execute along with the rest of whoever else the project owner has recruited onto the project. So again, the freelancer, just like the project manager, just like the business team, is able to benefit from all of the features on Sync. So that's the task management, the milestone tracking, the to-do list, the payments, as well as, of course, the communication. Fundamentally, as well, is this idea of being able to receive her funds into her wallet so that she doesn't have to worry about, am I going to get paid for this project, and then how do I withdraw money? So the big idea for us is that we've created a unique experience on Sync that allows everyone across the spectrum to get value. This is why we say Sync is where projects meet progress.
So, we shared the beta version of Sync with entrepreneurs,
individual users,
business owners, as well as freelancers.
and they shared amazing stories and feedback that dropped our jaws.
While we learned how one entrepreneur was using Sync to track project milestones and even make payments,
We learned how another entrepreneur was using Sync
to source for talent. In fact, we even learned how freelancers have been
using Sync to get gigs.
earn, track deliverables, and even manage to-dos.
But I want you to hear this in
At least one person's own words. Let me introduce you to Maureen, a visionary and impact-led founder of Inyanyo Mom Sokos, a community that empowers entrepreneurs and women by connecting them to each other.
Hello, my name is Maureen. I'm a Kabane. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya, and I'm the founder of Inyanyo Mom Sokos Limited, which is a digital marketplace, information and knowledge hub for women. We run our business majorly on WhatsApp, where we open the market at 4 a.m. and close it at 9 p.m. and women get to transact. We also use the digital platform to drive conversations and to also deliver training. We thought it would be important for us to transition from WhatsApp and include a combined EdTech and e-commerce platform so that the women in our community can continue having a wider access to market and accessing knowledge on demand. We started the process of designing and building an e-commerce platform, and we engaged the service of a developer. In between, we started having capacity issues in terms of moving the project forward because there was constant communication breakdown between us and the developer, and that is really normal because I'm also caught up and the team is caught up in running the day-to-day business within the platform. We then came across Sync as a platform, and we've been able to engage their services virtually, and the project is now moving efficiently, and we feel that we're going to eventually close down on this project because we have access to consultants, we have access to advisory, and somebody who's now dedicated to engaging the developer and also definitely engaging us so that we can be able to provide content on a real-time basis. I would definitely recommend Sync to any entrepreneur who's struggling to complete a project. Thank you.
That was Maureen's experience with Sync, but there are many others. Let's talk about Kivenga. Kivenga is a business owner in the lifestyle and hospitality industry who desires to have a platform that allows her to monitor and collaborate effectively with external stakeholders. Given a line of business that requires dealing with marketing and PR agencies, Kivenga started using Sync to achieve a long-lingering desire, as she systematically manages her external team, tracks their progress and deliverables, thus saving her tens of thousands of dollars in project failure due to miscommunication? Or do we talk about Atto, a real estate business mogul who struggled with managing his real estate business? He knew he needed to stay on top of his game. Atto now uses Sync to track project planning progress as well as property management, including budget and timelines, ensuring projects are completed on time and within budget. He is also able to, using the advertising feature on Sync, manage campaigns, manage leads, and coordinate sales efforts while also maintaining effective communication through team messaging features on Sync, and also organizing and storing documents related to each transaction securely without much hassle. With all of this, Atto has been able to stay ahead of his game. How about Alima? Alima is a project manager in a management consulting firm. Alima did not just struggle with getting the right talent to execute projects on time. She also struggled with effective project management and milestone tracking, as well as causing projects to stay longer than expected. This led her to embark on a search for a project management tool. Then she found Sync. Little did she know that Sync had solutions to all her worries. Now, she uses Sync to source for talent via the talent marketplace to execute pressing project needs. And also, she does not need to worry about budget and payments as she gets to track project per milestone and also settle work done based on budget assigned to every milestone. Or do we talk about Nkaising, a freelancer with great copywriting skill? Nkaising needed a side hustle given the wide range of expenses he had to cover, and worried these expenses will keep growing. Likewise, he struggled with setting priorities, which was a battle with meeting deadlines. He, however, now uses Sync to get gigs via the project marketplace and earns in line with his expertise while tracking deliverables and progress in real time. Interestingly, Nkaising says when a project shows 20% achieved with less than 48 hours deadline, it keeps him on his toes and helps him understand he's running behind schedule. The truth is, creating Sync was just as much about us as it was for entrepreneurs we serve. This is why Sync uniquely combines the differing functions of project management, communication, goal setting, scheduling, and payments. As a remote team, and certainly as a dynamic and distributed one that welcomed interns and trainees all through the year at different levels of comfort and access to technology, we realized it wasn't practical to keep jumping from Slack to Trello to Zoho to QuickBooks to our banking app just to get a basic task done. It felt like there could be an easier way to do things, and we created it. We created Sync to complement our culture and discipline of efficient, remote, and distributed team. We are a result-oriented company and use the OKR system, which stands for Objectives and Key Results, not only to shape our organizational goals, but also to assess the performance of our team. Sync gives us a better way to track achievement of our objectives and key results, capturing each objective as projects and key results as milestones. It's actually why we built the Sync for Teams feature, so teams could see that deliverables weren't just about tasks, but about goals. During our Monday stand-up calls, team members can leverage milestone reports to account for other work in the previous week. But I'll confess, my favorite part of those meetings, listening to team members share their roses and thorns as we galvanize each other to achieve the goals for the coming week. As a remote team, whether we are gathering for training Thursday to learn about different things from each other, we also play games like Pictionary or Guess the Baby to unwind. I love how accountability and organization has facilitated deep levels of synergy for our team. Team members appreciate the reminders and prompts to share daily scrums or bi-weekly task updates. And as a team lead, I am grateful that we've created enough structure that there's room enough to build a real institution. Now, I want to introduce you to team members whom, whilst working behind the scene, are a huge part to how Sync came to be.
Hey,
Hello.
Hi everyone.
Hello, good day everyone.
My name is Sonia Uduma and I'm a front-end developer.
My name is Raphael, I'm the back-end developer for Sync.
My name is Ore. I am a front-end engineer at Spurt.
my name is Gideon Mafidon and I am the product design analyst at Spurt.
One of the fun parts about building Sync was the fact that I got to build intuitive user interfaces and optimize user experience.
One part about building Sync, I guess for me, is the back and forth we usually have over a feature, over the way the UI looks, or basically over the way the UI looks for me.
Building Sync, I would like to say the fun parts of Sync was mostly the discussion part when we had to argue and bargain and decide what was best for the users of Sync in project management.
One of the most enjoyable moments I had was when I finally got to meet my teammates for the first time in person.
I started seeing Sync's vision as the project progressed and I got actively involved in the journey. Collaborating with managers, designers and the growth and development team helped me understand how Sync was going to actively and positively contribute to the project management space and enhance collaboration.
Well, I started to see Sync's vision, I think, almost immediately when I started working on Sync.
I began to see Sync's vision take shape as we progressed during the development phase. It was during this time I truly believed in its potential.
When I started to see Sync's vision was actually 2 months after I was employed into Spurt, the parent company of Sync.
I don't believe I get myself involved with anything that I don't believe in. So
I already believed in the dream of Sync from that very day.
Working on Sync was a fun and challenging experience for me. It was fun because I got to build good user interfaces and also experiment and express my own ideas.
I would say working on Sync was generally a positive experience, although it did come with its own set of challenges.
Working on Sync for me has been a career shift because working on Sync made me become obsessed with software as a service.
Working on Sync has been really nice working on Sync because I've had a very great team, both from my project manager to my front-end developer, to me as back-end developer, to Christine. Everyone has been understanding and we have been able to build Sync slowly and build it up to what it is now.
I chose Sync because I'm passionate about building products and tools that genuinely solve a problem.
I chose Sync because I believe in the dream in project management, being able to offer services that were once separated into different companies.
Well, I will not say I chose Sync. Maybe Sync chose me.
I chose Sync because of the growth and learning opportunities that it offered me, and also because of Sync's potential to positively impact on its users. The hardest part about building Sync was the integration of third-party services, while also ensuring accessibility and data security on the app.
The challenging aspect was finding the right balance when it came to user feedback. There were times when users had very different opinions, and trying to navigate that was a challenge, especially across different people who could interpret those feedback differently.
As part of building Sync would be, I think the back and forth with feedbacks, can be a bit long.
This is a growing idea, so yes, the whole roadmap wasn't really straightforward, so we had to keep changing the product till we got the perfect fit. The hardest part of building Sync was actually the wallet process, where we had to talk about management and flow of money.
I'll say blocks, creative blocks. Like sometimes you just don't know what to do again. But eventually, as you research and as you constantly go through other products, you learn.
While building Sync, I faced various challenges ranging from ensuring cross-browser compatibility, making sure that the app loads well and on time, and building a good user interface that balances with the functionalities of the app.
Go. Hello everyone, my name is Toyin Oladuro Matthew and I work as the product manager for Spurt. I am a Gen Z and in my free time I love to play games like Candy Crush and Word Hunt. I love to play with clay and I also love to scroll through social media and watch movies. At Spurt, I started as a growth intern, and as a growth intern, I was responsible for creating and publishing articles to our blog, creating newsletters, and creating content and publishing content. Down the line, I was moved from the growth team to the product team, and that move gave me career clarity. The research, collaboration, and design skills that I learned while working as a growth intern has helped me with my product management journey so far at Spurt. With Sync, our flagship product, I have gotten to be a design-driven product manager. I have gotten to be customer-driven, performance-driven, data-driven, growth-driven. Sync is a very interesting product and it is close to my heart because it is the first product that I got to pour all my skills, knowledge, and strength into. I was with Sync when we launched in private beta and I collected feedback from our private beta participants. We moved to public beta and I am so happy to finally launch Sync in public. I have worked with great and intelligent people. I have worked with intelligent designers. I have worked with extraordinary engineers and QA testers. And I have joined them to pour all our strengths, our skills and knowledge into this product. And we are glad to finally launch Sync to the public. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Operimi and I'm a product support analyst at Spurt. My journey at Spurt began 3 years ago as a growth intern where I managed one of our brands, Paperclip. During this period, I single-handedly developed the unit and I monitored all operations from driving brand visibility to managing our consultant pool. I initially was not familiar with Sync and I only knew about Sync from afar. But Sync began to grow and we needed to build a customer support unit. And I volunteered. I volunteered to be a part of this journey by transitioning from the growth team to the product team. And let me tell you, it's been a roller coaster. See, I love challenges. I love solving real problems that real people are facing. And that was why when the opportunity arose, I jumped at the chance to transition into my current role in product support. And now I'm in charge of providing product, technical, and customer support to all our users on Sync. And I've also been able to make use of all the skills and experience that I gained while working with the growth team, and this has positively impacted how we engage with our customers and our customers' experience with Sync. For me, it's not about having a million Sync users. It's more about building a community of success and growth. We want to understand your needs. We want to understand your preferences, your specific challenges, and we want to be able to provide you with the exact type of support that you would need as you use Sync. As we launch Sync, we have been able to improve our offerings by providing stellar and personalized experience for each of our users, and we are invested in making sure that each of our users' experience with Sync is exceptional. Thank you.
Hi everyone, it's giveaway time. I'm Liza and I drive research efforts at Spurt. During the course of our launch, our community members supported us in various ways and we rewarded them with cash prizes and Spurt branded merchandise. Our community members supported us by engaging with our content on social medias, sharing our flyers, liking and following our posts on Instagram, on Twitter, and all of our social media. And also, telling us 3 things that they would love to use Sync for. And we're proud to announce one of our winners, Damilola Oderide. Thank you so much for engaging with our posts on social media, for liking and following, and also sharing the 3 things you'd love to use Sync for. Damilola isn't the only one that can win on Sync. You can also win by this giveaway by answering the trivia questions on our Instagram. You list 5 Sync features. Why is our product called Sync? How many times has Sync been A or B tested? You can only do this if you follow us on Instagram at SpurtX Tools, because that is the first qualification for this giveaway. So when you follow us on Instagram, you get to comment on this giveaway, the answers to those questions, and we pick the best answer. So you make sure you follow us on Instagram, and also turn on our post notification, because you might miss out if you don't follow us. And if trivia isn't for you, there's bingo. Once you make bingo, ensure you share on your social media and tag us so we can be able to see your answers and you don't lose out on the amazing prizes and gifts to be won. Thank you so much. Don't forget to follow us on social media at SpurtX Tools on Instagram, and ensure you turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on the amazing prizes and gifts to be won. Thank you.
Hello everyone. On behalf of the entire sports team, we express our immense gratitude as we come to the end of today's remarkable launch of our product, Sync. We appreciate every one of you for joining us on this great occasion. Without further ado, we would like to express our immense gratitude to our distinguished guests, speakers, as well as partners, who have graced us with their presence and have taken out time out of their invaluable time to ensure they witness these amazing features of what we have built.
All right, I also want to extend our sincere appreciation to our investors, our shareholders, and everyone who has contributed to the success of this launch. I want to say thank you, and to our producer as well. Thank you very much for all the work you have put in to make sure this is a success. Thank you, and experience and enjoy Sync as you go.
As you already know, Sync is an all-in-one workforce management tool that lets you collaborate with your colleagues on projects, communicate with group and private messaging, create and manage team processes, assign project-specific milestones, monitor and track team progress, and source talent from a freelancer marketplace. But you already knew that. Here's what's new. We redesigned our dashboard to reduce the sign-up to value journey. You can now tell project manager permissions for your team members. We put extra layers of security in the product for your files. You can send out invitations to multiple potential team members all at once. You can save your earnings or project budgets in a dollar wallet. You get reminders concerning projects that you might have forgotten, and there's so much more. Sign up today to access Sync. It's the only tool you'll ever need to build a sustainable business.
On Sync, we serve 3 categories of people: teams, project owners, and freelancers. But let's start with the first 2, which are people who want to manage their team stacks and projects, and people who are looking to hire talent to work on their projects. On Sync, people who want to manage their team stacks and projects are able to create projects and break them into milestones, invite their team members, collaborate on projects, track and monitor the project progress, and self-manage their tasks with a to-do list. The second category of people are people who are looking to hire talent to work on their projects. And if you fall under this category, you'd be able to publish your project and receive and review proposals, track the progress of the project and review deliverables, communicate with the freelancer, and pay the freelancer on Sync. The third category of people that we serve on Sync are freelancers. And as a freelancer, you'd be able to submit your proposal to multiple gigs on Sync, achieve the milestone set for you, create your own tasks, and you'll have access to a private to-do list that comes with reminders. There is more, but you have to sign up to get more. Visit www.sync.tools to get started today. Cheers.